Hello my friends, welcome back to Cafe Bagheri. Today we're going to make a delicious Persian omelette together. But before I get into making this dish, I want to thank each and every one of you. Since the last video, we have blown past 10,000 subscribers. This wouldn't at all be possible without you guys watching, subscribing, liking, and commenting. There's so much more delicious recipes coming. If you're not a usual subscriber, this is a perfect opportunity. Now let's get into our Persian omelette. The traditional old-time, old-school omelette has 2 or 3 ingredients. It's eggs, tomato paste or tomato sauce, whip it up, low and slow mixing, and then you have an omelet and you eat it with your flatbread or whatever. If you go on YouTube or anywhere in the magazines and books, there are many versions of that omelet. It expands from there. My own one important addition is just a little bit of onion. I get like an 1/8 or 1/6 of a large onion, white or yellow onion, and basically mince it real small, just like this. See, about 2.5 tablespoons after it's chopped up. So I'm going to make an omelet for one person, one very hungry person. I'm gonna start this small frying pan on medium heat. 3 tablespoons of neutral vegetable oil. If you were to indulge in a little bit of butter flavor, you can do that. You could go 2 tablespoons of your favorite vegetable oil and put about 1 tablespoon of regular butter or vegan butter, whatever you use. Now, next thing we're gonna do, we're going to put our onions, and I'm gonna sweat them for a few minutes. You don't really want onions to get brown or golden or anything like that, right? You just basically sweating them, and you're gonna stir it once in a while. Our onions are almost ready at the point where we're gonna add the tomato paste. But before I move on to the tomato paste, I need to tell you, in Iran, the varieties of either canned or homemade, they're softer. But the tomato paste that we get in North America and Europe in the can is thicker. What I selected is, if I'm gonna introduce some sort of moisture into this traditional recipe, I want it to be a real fresh tomato. And I have my box shredder, whatever kind of shredder you have, and I'm going to just run it through like this. There you go. With skin and all. And be careful, you don't want to lose your knuckles. There it is. And I'm going to just get all of the goodness out of this. Our onion has been cooking for about 3 minutes. See, it's just sweated. It's just beginning to brown a little bit. I'm gonna add all of the tomato paste. The recipe for this omelet is down in the comments, by the way. It's in the first pinned comment. We're going to cook and fry, in essence, tomato paste with the onions in there. I'm still on kind of medium low. See that? I'm getting onions and the oil and butter and everything mixed into this tomato paste. Make sure it kind of gets all mixed up. Now, at this point, the tomato paste is doing what we wanted it to do, which is blooming, and we get that aroma, but it starts losing moisture because we started with thicker tomato paste, right? This is when I add my 1 Roma tomato, juice and all. See? Look at this consistency here, see? This is the amount of moisture and runniness that we were going for. I'm gonna do this for a few minutes. Again, experiment. I'm gonna put all these hours based on my cooking in the recipe, but I want you to try it and see which one works best for the texture you're looking for. You can start putting your spices in there, which is basically salt and your pepper. You can add some red pepper or cayenne. Now we're gonna lower this a little more. Now we're going to break our eggs in there one at a time. This is one, and this is another. And this part at the end is just standard stirring. If you were making scrambled eggs, American style, you will be doing this. So you're gonna mix this and stir it until it's all one light pinkish tomato color, and there's no recognizable eggs from tomatoes. By the way, because of the simplicity and low cost of making this, it is a favorite of students in college dorms, people on picnics, on mountain treks, and you just enjoy it with some flatbread. The omelet is ready. See the consistency? And I've already tasted and adjusted salt and some pepper. You see it's still in the skillet because this is how it's served in the tea houses, or if friends at a picnic site are making it, they would all reach in with their bread into the same dish that it was made in. That's customary. Of course, you could push it off on your plate and enjoy it there. So I'm gonna eat it the traditional way in this frying pan. It is traditionally served with your flatbread like lavash or naan or taftoon. I have flour tortillas, which I love. You can use pita bread. So what you do is you put a portion on the flatbread, and if you have scallions or just yellow or white onions, this is the traditional way to serve it. You just put some raw onions on this bite. Before I enjoy this first bite, that's going to be so wonderful, let me remind you, we have some exciting new merchandise coming to our website. Please check my Instagram page at Cafe Bagheri. We're going to make an announcement there, and I think you're going to look very good in the new Cafe Bagheri logo t-shirts. Okay, thanks again for being with me today. Please like this video if you like what you saw. Share with your friends and family. And did I tell you about subscribing already? Okay, so you're subscribed. Thank you so much again. I'll see you soon right here at Cafe Bagheri. This is going to be good.